A pretty picture for the ones that are lost in life. But even dreamers have the power to save a friend. And I know you are afraid that you fail again. You can take it to the grave, but it doesn't end with you.
This challenge is horrible and I think I'm gonna die. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. Hi, it's Scola and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be running you through my week where I've basically been doing 4 to 5 hours of workouts a day, every day, every single day. Let's get right into it. So if you guys didn't know, I'm actually back at boot camp and basically I'm here for 2 weeks and I've just finished my first week. I have lost so much weight in 1 week. I actually can't believe it. I did not know it was possible for my body to do that. But we'll be talking about that later. For now, let's talk about the workouts that I've been doing because boy, I've been putting in the work and it's been a lot. So the bootcamp I'm at is called Team Bootcamp and I actually came here last year for a week and it was such an amazing experience and I just felt like I got to a point where I needed that push again. The great thing about this place is that it just shows you what you're actually capable of and what you can actually push yourself to do. This is something I struggle to do by myself. I just don't know why. Just motivation and that sort of like just really self-accountability to really push yourself. I've just lost it. I don't have it as much as I used to and I feel like this place just lights a fire up your bum and you're like, yeah, I can do it. So basically the way Team Bootcamp works is that you can come here for a week, 2 weeks, 12 weeks, a year, however long you need, you can come here. So you can have a place to stay and you stay here all throughout the time that you're here and they also provide your food as well. But you would know all about this if you did watch my series last year. And just whilst we're on that note, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell button so you stay notified when I do upload. But the bootcamp vlogs will also be in the description box down below because you can watch my experience last year. But anyhoozles, I wanted to run you through some of the workouts I've been doing this week and how I've gotten such amazing results. And I will run you through probably the most intense day that we do because we do have intense days and then we have sort of active rest days. So on the intense days, we tend to wake up around 6 a.m. We get a workout in at 7 a.m. and that's our first workout. It's usually something cardio based, something like a run. We've been doing 5K runs, we've been doing sprints just to really fire you up for the day and boy, does it fire me up. And then you get to have breakfast and then you have your first proper like circuit session. You're doing all sorts, just all sorts of things, all the things you're doing them. And then we have a break and then you have another session and then you have a break and then you have another session and I think you have a break and another session and then lunch. And then in the afternoon you just have like team games, which is basically where we just play sports or we just do like competitive fun stuff. I did not know how competitive I am, but I'm very competitive and also I can't catch. So that is pretty much how a hard day goes, but an active rest day, we pretty much just go on a hike and it's pretty chill. Of course, I forgot to say, we do stretches at the end of the hard days and also at the end of the active rest days. So on the active rest days, we do a little hike. We went on the most beautiful hike last week. Honestly, I love hiking. The longest hike I've ever done was the 26-mile Race for Life South Downs hike and literally I was out from about, I think it was like 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. that day, just walking up and down the South Downs. It was pretty intense. So anything less than that is like a dream to me. I'm like, oh, a hike and it's not 26 miles? I can do that. Let's do this. So I wanted to share some tips with you guys of what I've really taken away from this week, and I like to make a note of things that I want to implement when I leave and I go home, and things just to remind myself, because you just tend to forget. These are things we all know, but we tend to forget. So my first tip is to make sure that you get all of your workouts done in the morning. This honestly makes such a huge difference. Do it before you eat as well. Do it before breakfast to get your workout in. You'll feel amazing. And I'm one of those people that always felt like they couldn't run or do anything on an empty stomach, but I actually can do it in the morning, and it's just, honestly, it changes the whole course of your day. I'm sure you've all heard it before, but let's just try and do it. All right, guys? We can do it together. The second tip is to keep active throughout the day in whatever you're doing. So yeah, it sounds intense that we're doing 4 to 5 hours of exercise a day, but most of that isn't actually super full-on intense, like your 100% effort. Sometimes it's just 40% effort, 20% effort. It's all about just keeping your body moving. Humans have actually started to stop doing so much that we really used to do. That sentence was terrible, I'm sorry. But if you imagine, we have washing machines now. We used to wash our own clothes. You know, we have hoovers now, used to like chira, which is basically sweeping. My Shona came out a little bit there, but you know, we used to sweep, and all these things that make our lives a little bit easier and has replaced that. And it's like your human body is actually craving to do more activity throughout the day, and I feel like we're at a place where we're very sedentary. I got it. That's one of the rules we have here. You have to constantly be moving your feet. If you don't, you get burpees. I just heard the bell for dinner. Basically, we have a bell that they ring when it's time to do the next thing, and it's time for dinner now. So I'm about to go to dinner, but I'll hit you with one last tip. That's the third tip, and that is one that I always say in my videos, but just plan what it is you're gonna do. One of the greatest things that we have here at bootcamp is a schedule. We know what we're doing each day and what we're doing. I mean, they like to keep the exercises a surprise, and scheduling your day like that really does motivate you and push you to do everything you need to do and not put it off. But anyways, that is today's video. Just wanted to run you through my crazy week of working out 4 to 5 hours a day. Most days basically. And yeah, it's not as crazy as it sounds. It's not like flat out 100% all the time. You do like just get to be active in fun and new and exciting ways, I find. We haven't done any dancing yet, but it's all right. I've just been dancing in my own spare time, just like hitting it, getting it, hitting it, getting it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions about bootcamp or anything like that, do comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. And I will be making a video on the food because there's so much to talk about the food. I had to separate the two topics, to be honest with you. But anyway guys, gotta go get my dinner. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay luscious, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.